Let's talk about your rental property. Are you renting your former home? Or maybe you're a seasoned landlord with 20 properties. If you're renting a house to tenants, your rental property policy will be slightly different than your homeowner's policy. Of course, you're going to still be insuring the structure of your house and any outbuildings if you desire, but overall there are some differences. So here are a few things to be aware of. Contents. Do you own any personal belongings in the rental property? Whether it's the appliances or maybe you fully furnish the apartment. Do you want to be insuring any of those personal belongings? Some landlords may, some may not. Liability. Whether it's your tenant or a visitor, if they get hurt at your property due to your negligence, liability will be there to cover you for medical expenses, legal fees, and court judgments. A liability on a rental property policy is premise-only liability, meaning coverage is specific to that property. Know that this is different than your homeowner's policy. Your homeowner's policy provides personal liability coverage, and personal liability will follow you anywhere in the world if you're found at fault or negligent for causing injury or property damage to a third party. Loss of use. Let's say a tornado blows the roof off of your rental property and now your house is uninhabitable. Your tenants have to move out. Loss of use coverage will provide you with lost rental income up to the policy limits if your rental property is damaged due to a covered cause of loss. A couple of other things to consider. We talked about liability that comes with your landlord policy, but what if you exhaust those underlying limits? A liability umbrella is a separate policy. It provides you an additional layer of liability over and above your rental property policy. So if you exhaust that underlying liability limit on your landlord policy, your umbrella would then come into play. Umbrella policies start at $1 million in coverage and relatively inexpensive to add. Lastly, remember that your policy as a landlord does not provide any coverage to your tenant's personal belongings or their personal liability. It's in their best interest and your best interest if they carry renter's insurance. My name's Brandon, and this is day 21 of 34 days of homeowners insurance.